Oh, they hard on the trucker. They are hard on the trucker. When I woke up, opened Facebook, I said, good God, they hard on the trucker, y'all. I can't let it go by without doing no video. Come on up in here. We got to review it. We got a SuperEgo settlement. I got to do a video on this. Nope. It popped up on me on Facebook as soon as I opened the phone. I said, good God, look at this. Look at this nonsense. Well, I love me some SuperEgo. Got to be the best leasing program of all time. They ain't got nothing bad out there. If you want to lease a truck, you want the latest, greatest, shoe shine, got all the bells and whistles, got top-notch insurance, got everything. Plastic on the seats, brand new engine, warranty, bumper to bumper, after treatment cover, everything's covered. They got it waiting for you over at the SuperEgo. Now I'm over here in this Facebook group. I didn't woke up, open my phone. I said, man, let me check on Facebook, see what they doing. Boom, there it is right there. They had to hit me with the settlement. It ain't even Friday. It's like Friday. It's Monday. It's hard on the truck. I said, let me look at this. See what's going on over at the SuperEgo. Okay. Brother said after grossing $9,220. When I seen that, I knew it was gonna be good. I said, this is gonna be good right here. This is gonna be good right here. Okay, brother then gross $9,220. This is what my check came to. Okay, I got to open it up. What did this brother's check come to? Let's zoom in. Okay, let me analyze the situation. It's tough out there in these streets. Okay, let's bring up this check. Let's see what in the world is going on over at SuperEgo. Okay. My man went from, looks like he started out in Texas, Garland, Texas. Went 1,700. I don't know why everybody try to blow my phone up when I go live. Started out in Garland, Texas, went over to Oregon. Ooh, that's a long trip right there. Texas to Oregon. 1,737 miles. Once he got over to Oregon, looks like he went from Brownsville, Oregon, over to Idaho, 654 miles. Then when he got to Idaho, he crossed the United States over to South Carolina for 2,155 miles. How many miles is that all together, man? This dude did some riding. He started off in Texas and ended this dude went from Texas. He started in the middle of the map, went all the way. Wait a minute, hold on. This fool started in the middle of the map in Texas, went to the edge of went to the edge of the West Coast, Oregon. Then from Oregon, he went all the way to the edge of the East Coast, South Carolina, in 1 week. He did all this in 1 week. Man, y'all. Let me add up this mileage right quick and see what this man came up to. Calculator. I got a calculator right here. Okay, 1,737 plus 654 plus 2,155. That's 4,546 miles loaded. We're gonna give him another 500 miles because he had the deadheads, all these places empty. About 5,000 miles for the week. So not too bad. He not too bad. He done 5,000 miles for the week. Now, Antonio, I don't know. Antonio, you may catch this on the replay. I tried to tell you, Antonio, I got a lot of drivers over at the Russians doing 4,000 plus miles. This dude just did 5. He done 5,000. So, brother, you wasn't really doing it like you was supposed to. You was only doing about 2,500 miles. These drivers doing 4,000, 45, 5,000 in a week. They working twice as hard as you. They starting in the middle of the United States. They touching the edge of the East Coast. Once they get over there and get the flag over there, they run that thing all the way across to the other side, to the East Coast. They going from the West Coast to the East Coast, and they starting in the middle. So yeah, you ain't you ain't putting no hardcore time and effort into these Russian jobs. Not like these brothers. These brothers are doing it. They moving free. They making America great again. What you talking about? Moving all this freight. Anyways, so brother done about 5,000 miles in a week. Okay, let's keep going. Now why does it say total $6,915? What I thought he said he grossed 9,000. Let me do some calculations again. What does SuperEgo charge the lease on over there? 25%. So he did what? 9,300 times 25%. That's about 2,300. So let's do 9,300 minus 2,300. About six something. 669 for yep. Okay, so there it is right there. Okay, so SuperEgo they check is difficult to read. So the truck gross $9,300. They take their 25% away after they take their 20. They don't put that part on the check though. They don't put that he actually grossed $9,300. They took 25% away from him being leased on. Then they gave him the settlement after all that shoe shine came out. So that's why you had $6,000 instead of $9,000. So they got their 25%. They got a cold game going over at SuperEgo. They make the check as difficult as possible. Okay, let's continue. Okay, brother got a truck note, $600. Okay. Trailer note, $225. Cargo insurance, $295. Bobtail insurance for the month. I guess when they put November, that's for the month. That's $590. Okay. Paperwork processing service for November. I guess they charge him $50 to turn in his BOLs for the month. Bridgestone American Tire invoice. He blew a tire, $560. That's not too bad for a Bridgestone tire. Love's account invoice, $299. I guess he had to get some type of light repair done over at the Love's. And then some type of repower. Okay, so he broke down. Truck broke down. He had to go to Love's to get it fixed. And they came and repowered the load. They charged him $150 to get some other driver to come yank this trailer. Okay. I see. Okay, let's continue. Okay, scroll down. Fuel bill. Okay. Whew. Okay. 50 gallons here, 88 gallons down, 25 gallons. He should have got more fuel in Texas. Yeah, this driver don't know nothing. Okay, so looking at this, the cheapest place to get fuel is Texas. I don't know why, for whatever reason, he filled up in New Mexico. I don't know why he made that mistake, but he got the lowest amount of fuel he got was in Texas. That's the cheapest place to get fuel. Well, he came across I-40, I guess. He must be paying pump price. Yeah, he's paying pump price. Ain't no fuel discount. So he don't even know what the price of fuel is. He just getting fuel as the truck roll on and the green and the red light come on. So after he went to New Mexico, he crossed through through Utah. Boy, I know he didn't go across. Is that the 77? Let me look at the map. I know he didn't do that. Did he didn't go? Did this cross through I-80 or did he go through? Let me look at the map. You never know what these drivers got going on. What part? Where did he come from? New Mexico. We had to check these drivers' route to see where they got. Okay, he went from now to Elwood, Utah. Elwood, Utah. Give me the path. Where's the path? Man. Whew, hard on the truck driver, boy. Hard on the truck driver. Man, I typed it in on Google Maps. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hard on the truck driver. That's all I can say. These are the routes I see. I wouldn't take none of them. Yeah, coming out of the Ted. I don't know which one he took, but I wouldn't take none of them. Yeah, none of them is the interstate. So he had a rough trip. That brother had a rough trip. That's all back road highway. He had a rough trip, boy. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh-wee. And he came out of what, Arkansas? He came out of Arkansas. Why on earth did he even go that way? He came out of Arkansas, and he didn't go up. He didn't head towards Oklahoma. No, he did head towards Oklahoma. He should have went up towards Kansas and came across. Boy, he was hard on the truck driver. You don't know. Anyways, so he got 50 gallons here, 50 gallons there. You know, he just trying to survive, y'all. He is hard on the truck driver. Hard on the truck driver. Hey, Andrew, I'm planning on going to Alaska to the oil fields. I heard about the oil fields in Alaska, but I don't know as far as like companies out there that's hiring. I don't really got no information, but hey, when you go out there, let us know. You know, if the money good enough, we'll come running. Every now and then, you'll see somebody promoting a job on Craigslist up there out of Fairbanks, Alaska. Okay, let's see. So 50 gallons down, 50 gallons up. There it is. Cash advance. He ain't had no money right there in Oregon. Right there. Stanfield, Oregon. They only let him hold $50. And they charge him $1. $50. You can tell he ain't had no money. Getting 50 gallons of fuel here and now. He trying hard, y'all. Brother already got to do 5,000 miles. He ain't got no money. Barely can afford fuel. He ain't even buying the fuel. The fuel ain't even coming out of his pocket. It's coming out of settlement, but it ain't coming out of his pocket for him to be penny pitching like this. But okay, so they gave him $50 to eat. He can make it on that driver. $50 for the whole week. He can come on now. Love's got the roller grill. He can get what? Two for $5. Is it 2 for $5 or 2 for $10? He can go to Pilot. He can go to Pilot. Look. For $20. Now they didn't gave him $50 for the week, but for $20, he go to Pilot. He can get 5 wings, macaroni, mashed potatoes, and if they feel like it, they'll give you the cornbread. Sometimes they be forgetting your cornbread. That's about $20, $24. And all he gotta do is eat a wing a day and he'll make it. One wing a day and he'll be A-okay. Okay, so he can make it. He doing pretty good. Okay. Let's continue, man. What comes after this nonsense? Oh, that's the end. Check him out. Okay. Oh, he owed a carrier $1,771.49. Okay, so he grossed $9,300, and when it was all said and done, he owed him money. Okay. Hey, wonderful, perfect. I mean, what more can you ask for? You gross $9,300. You got your own truck, your own trailer, you're leasing everything. You went 5,000 miles, and you owe us $1,700. Only at the SuperEgo. So I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, let's like what more can you ask for? This is what more is he expecting? I mean, they gave him the freight, they let him get his fuel, they provided him with a truck and a trailer and some insurance, okay? And they gave him the freight. They even let him use 2-3 logbooks. He started in Texas. They even let him go from one side of the planet to the other. He started in Texas. He got to see the West Coast. He went to Oregon. Then he got to go from Oregon. He went all the way over there to South Carolina on the East Coast. So he didn't touch both coasts. He got to see the whole planet, the whole world. He didn't went from the whole United States. He didn't went every which highway, up the mountain, down the mountain. So I'm confused. So and they gave him $50 too. So I don't know why he on Facebook complaining. What he doing all this complaining for? confused. We over here posting his settlement. What more can you ask for? Now come on and give SuperEgo they $1,700, fool. What's wrong with you? You still owe him $1,700. He need to do one more load. So he made it to South Carolina. Okay, now he need one more load to get back the way he started in Texas. And then he won't owe them no money. He just they need to find a load for $1,700 going from South Carolina to Texas, and he'll be at $0. Okay, but he looked like he ran out of time. He done this in 7 days. He really needed 8. Okay, so maybe he wasn't going fast enough. Next time we need that truck. See, the problem is he took too many fuel stops. All that time wasting getting fuel here and there. If he would have just got 200 gallons at first, filled the truck up, he wouldn't have to make all them stops. And he would on the 6th day, he would have already been in South Carolina. And then, it would have been 1 day back to Texas. And then he wouldn't owe no $1,700. So it's his fault. He got too many fuel stops. Playing around. That's what he playing around. He should have just. I could have told him this. Brother, you can't do all them fuel stops like that. 50 gallons here, 50 gallons. Every 50 gallons, you back at the truck stop. Brother, you're stopping too much. Okay? When you got to South Carolina, you should have been there a day before, but you sat up there and wasted all that time doing all this stopping. What you doing all this stopping for? What you need all these fuel receipts for? Just because you're going through all these scale houses, they asking you for the fuel receipt to match the ELD. So you got to have a fuel receipt every 50 gallons. You got to have a new fuel receipt to keep going. Is that what's going on? Because that's what it looked like. Is that what's going on? He need a new fuel receipt every 50 gallons so he can verify the law. I got a cold game going on over there at SuperEgo. Okay, let me see how much. Let me go back to these deductions again. Look at this nonsense. Boy, they even 11/15/2024. That was what, last week? Boy, he ain't got no money for the holidays, man. He working on a divorce. Now this driver working on a divorce. He ain't got no money for Thanksgiving. Driver, when your check look like this, you're not going home for Thanksgiving. So now, if he was one of them YouTubers, he got to get on YouTube talking about, hey, man, Thanksgiving is pagan holiday, and I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. He ain't going to say nothing about the fact that his check was negative and he can't really go home. And not only is his check negative, there ain't no room to go home. Look at these deductions. How he going to go home? He owe all this money every week. He ain't got time to go home. He owe too much to these companies. Okay, now let's look at these deductions again. So, truck note $600, trailer note $225, cargo $295. So he got to pay cargo insurance every week, $295. You know what they doing? Y'all know what they doing? Look at the cargo insurance, $295 a week. Then they come back and charge him bobtail for the month. Bobtail, what is that? Does that say $590? $590. You know what they doing to him? And he don't even know it. Y'all know what he doing? What they doing? He paying for his own authority, and he don't even know it. Y'all see how much they charging this fool for insurance? They didn't gave this fool, look, he paying for the truck, the trailer, and the cost to lease that whole truck on under the authority. He paying the whole thing, and probably extra too. Let's look at it. The cargo is $295. So right off the top, you take $295 a week times that by 4. $295 times 4. That's $1,180. Okay, if that ain't bad enough, he got to pay bobtail for the month. Bobtail, which if you got your own authority, all this stuff is covered under your authority. Bobtail and the freaking cargo, it's all one payment. But he don't know any better. So he had $1,180 for the month plus $590. So he paying $1,770 for insurance. I bet his name ain't even on the insurance either. I bet they just I bet it don't even cover the driver, it just cover the truck. How much y'all want to bet it just cover the truck? They ain't even put his name on the policy, it just cover the truck. He don't even know it. I said it don't even cover him. They didn't put his name on authority. He probably got a jacked up CDL. They probably just I bet the truck is the only thing being covered, not him. Yeah, they ain't covering the driver. Why would they cover him? It's a food driver. He doing 5,000 miles. They ain't put his name on no insurance. Yeah, he ain't covered, just the truck. That's not too bad though. $1,700 for the month for his own authority, right? Because that's basically his own authority. So what does Andrew pay? Well, when I see how much I pay Progressive for my own authority, which is right here, okay, what does Andrew pay? Andrew pays $705 a month for his authority. Matter of fact, I just paid the payment a couple of days ago. Matter of fact, it was on the 21st, so what, 3-4 days ago? I just paid for my authority for the month, $705. I ain't even drove a truck yet. And I sent them $705. Yeah. So it cost me $706, $5 for the month for my authority. He over at SuperEgo, $1,700 a month. That's more than double what I pay. And he got the truck note, trailer note. They forgot the escrow. Where's the escrow? Did I miss the escrow? Where maybe he already paid all his escrow. Is that what it is? They forgot the escrow. I need to call this company and let them know they forgot the escrow. They ain't get enough money from them. I know what it was. The check was already negative. They're getting this time. So I don't know. Looks like something I would sign up for. Wouldn't y'all don't want to lease a truck? Ain't this what leasing? This is what he signed up for, right? They gave him the miles. 4,500 miles. He started in Texas. He went to Oregon. He came across to Idaho, went all the way to South Carolina. The truck grossed $9,300 some dollars, and he blew a tire. Look, he blew a tire. At least he didn't get a recap. He went with Bridgestone. He got big money. He went with Bridgestone. This fool went with Bridgestone tire on lease equipment. He went out there and purchased a Bridgestone tire on some lease equipment. I would have been, hey, give me the Chinese or give me a recap. Yeah, give me the Chinese or give me the recap. This ain't my truck. This ain't my trailer. This fool went in there. Give me the best thing you got smoking. Bridgestone. Oh, okay. Gotta get him some kind of way. Or maybe I know what it was. He wasn't paying for it. He called Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie said, "Oh, that's hot truck. Yeah, charge him for the Bridgestone. Yeah, charge that fool for the Bridgestone. We'll take it out of settlement. We don't put none of that Chinese on our equipment. Tell him, Mr. Charlie, charge that fool for Bridgestone. Man, boy, they got Love's account. Woo, boy, they got a cold game. What's $50? Paperwork? Charging that man $50 to do some paperwork. What kind of paperwork? What's the $50 for? Paperwork. What kind of paperwork? Is he emailing it? Is he using what's that crap they got in the truck stop where you scan it in? Flow? What's eFlow or some kind of flow? Transflow. Is it Transflow? What's $50 a month to send some BOLs? If I got to pay $50 a month to give you some paperwork so you can get paid as the carrier, man, we can't do no business like that. I ain't never charged nobody a dime to send me no BOL. How we gonna get paid if I can't get the BOL? Anyways, don't let that go over your head. So $50, okay, that's what it is. Big Pippin need 50. Okay, so I don't see what the problem is. Let's look at the comments. What is his fellow truck drivers in the comments over here talking about? Let's see what his fellow truck drivers are saying in the comments section. Congratulations on the mileage you have achieved and your solid salary. It's a shame you had a few breakdowns. Otherwise, your salary would have been even higher. I know it's a shame. It's a shame, but hey, look, man, look. I know you owe SuperEgo $1,700, but look, brother, if you didn't have them breakdowns, you wouldn't be in the whole $1,700. So just try again next week. Next week, hopefully you won't have no breakdowns, and perhaps we can get that check to zero instead of negative 1,700. We can get it up to zero. Okay, brother, we got to get you up to zero because right now you in a hole. You done gross 9,300. We need that gross close to 12,000. We need the gross close to 12,000. Okay. So it's a shame though. It's a shame, brother. Next week though, you just gotta put a little bit more effort in. Like I said, less stopping for fuel. We don't need you doing all them fuel stops. We need you to just fill the truck up when you get to the fuel stop. That way you can get that 6 and 7 day. We can give you one more load and you can get that 12,000 gross. Okay, brother. So don't worry. Try again next week. Okay. Somebody said, "Hey, Sean, this looks like $6,925, not $9,220. There's something missing. See, check so hard to read, it don't make no sense." Let's see how they explained it. $9,220 is to the truck. $6,925 after dispatch percentage. Like I said, they charge 25% to lease own under their authority. 75% of each load is his. 25% is commission dispatch fees. You see how the settlement is so hard to read. You got to question the settlement when you read it. Somebody got to explain to him how did you get 9,300? The check said 6,000. They got to explain to him how to read the settlement. They got cold games. Some of y'all said it's Trip Pack. I ain't never used Trip Pack my whole entire career. I don't know nothing about no Trip Pack. I didn't seen it doing one of them truck stops, that little yellow box. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't trying to figure it out either. If it's $50. Let's see what else they saying. Oh, boom, there it is right there. That's the key. There it is right there. Brother got it. Look. Low fuel cost is the key, driver. You spent too much at the pump, driver. You got 50 gallons here, 50 gallons. Brother, if you had just been using mud flap, you wouldn't owe the carrier $1,700. If first of all, if you'd have been using mud flap, you would have probably just owed them $0. So, brother, the key is fuel. You're spending too much. What's the highest cost, driver? What's the highest cost out here? Fuel is the highest cost, and you spend too much money on fuel. So next time, just download Mudflap, and that instead of owing $1,700, if you would have been using Mudflap, TCS, your own fuel card, Pilot, Axle fuel card, you would have been at $0 instead of negative 17. So fuel, low fuel cost is the key. Okay, you already got the truck giving you 10 miles to the gallon, right? Because you got the latest greatest shoe shine, so you're already getting 10 miles to the gallon. So we can't, they don't really sell unless you go EV. Now, if you go EV, maybe you can get 25 miles to the gallon, but we ain't got no EV trucks right now. So, brother, you just need a fuel card and you'll be all right. So next week, get your own fuel card and we can get that check up to $0. Okay. So okay, let's continue. Do they give you guys any fuel discount? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? No, they don't give them no fuel discount. Anyone who is actually trying to succeed has their own way to pay for fuel anyways. Y'all heard it. The only way to succeed over there, he got to have his own fuel. That's it. Brother need his own fuel if he want to survive at SuperEgo. Fuel is the key. There it is right there. So you heard it first. Somebody said he ain't got no money in his pocket for Mudflap. Well, check this out. He got a cash advance for $50. Okay, so if he just stop eating, all he got to do is just stop eating. Don't eat no more. Take the $50. Go 1 week, that's $50. The next week he could be at 100. The next week 150. The next week 200. So if he just stop eating for a whole month, he'll have $200. Take that 200, and that could give him a discount off one load, and that'll help him out. He's just eating too much because they didn't already paid him $50. Think about it. He started in Texas. He went all the way to the West Coast. He touched Oregon. Once he got to Oregon, he went all the way to South Carolina. He touched the East Coast. He done all that on $50. That man done 4,500 loaded miles, and all he had in his name was $50. He had 50 stinking dollars to eat for a whole week. Well, I wish I would drive a truck and only have $50 for the week to eat. Whew, they hard on the truck driver. That man only had $50. Could you imagine if you walked up in Pilot, all you got is $50? I already told you, man, 5 wings, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes with the cornbread, they gonna get you for about $2,200. You go at McDonald's, it don't matter if it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's minimum $10 at the minimum. If he get breakfast at McDonald's, that's $10. He started at 7 a.m., $10. Because he driving, this brother driving all day, all night. So he got to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So $10 for breakfast, $10 for lunch, $10 for dinner. That's $30 a day. Well, he only got $50. So he got to improvise. He got to go in there and buy some bread off the shelf. Hopefully, do they still sell bread at the Lowe's and Pilot? Do they sell bread? Because he need peanut butter and jelly. That's here. He need peanut butter and jelly and some bread. He ain't got no money for no McDonald's and what all they got in these Godfather's Pizza, check. What is it, Chester's Chicken? He ain't got no money for that. And then it looked like he ain't even getting enough fuel for a shower. Let me look at that fuel bill one more time. Did he even get enough fuel? I don't think brother got enough fuel. What do he need, 75 gallons? New Mexico. So he had enough to get one shower because you need, 75 gallons? So Arkansas and New Mexico, he only got more than 75 gallons twice. So he ain't even showering. So this a funky truck driver right here, boy. He ain't even showering like that. He just one funky truck driver. So it's hard on the truck driver, boy. You need 70. Did they raise it? Is it still 75 gallons for a free shower? Whew, it's hard on the truck driver, boy. He out there, he don't know what's going on. Man, what happened to the $250 cash advance that these carriers used to give? They didn't lower it down to $50. Why they do them like that, y'all? $50, bro. Do y'all know that the IRS they didn't raise the per diem for next year up to $80? So the IRS is giving you $80 a day, but the carrier only giving $50. What's going on with this? $50. Somebody said it's 60 gallons at TA. He ain't get the 60 gallons though. Ooh, hey, man. It's hard on the truck driver. Drivers actually get a free meal at TA on certain food. You usually got to print the ticket. Oh, I don't know nothing about that. 2 free meals. They giving free food at TA? What is it? When you get a certain amount of gallons of fuel? Only certain companies trust you with $250 a week. Oh, okay. They're getting smarter now. So they ain't really doing the $250 cash advance. It's $25 cash advance for me. Oh, okay. I thought, boy, they hard on the truck driver. They ain't giving cash advances. Like, what y'all gonna do without the cash advance? What they gonna do without the cash advance? Look at this. This is nonsense, boy. Look at this. They ain't giving no cash advances, nothing. Damn. Well, they hard on the truck driver. But you know what? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And then I'm hearing SuperEgo. See, when it look like you about to quit over at SuperEgo, from what I'm hearing on these internets, when it look like you done had enough, but you're too afraid to tell them, you're going to be at the truck stops, back in a sleeper, trying to get you that 30-minute nap, because you can't sleep a whole 10 hours. You got to do a 30-minute nap because you got to keep going. When you on that 30-minute nap, They gonna call Big Pippin Record to come hook up to you. It don't matter if you in there no more. Yeah, they coming to hook up to it. They ain't, but I ain't even got fired yet. Nah, don't worry. You gonna walk from here, fool. Yeah, you gonna walk from here. They hooking up to the truck and they want them keys. You gonna have to get the stepping. Get the stepping. They not firing nobody no more. They just gonna hook up to your truck and take off. That's what they doing now. That's what from the internet. From what I'm hearing on the internet. Man, this is crazy. Somebody said I can get 900 cash advance in my company. Cash advance only work if you pay 50 gallons of fuel and it's only 150. So you got to get 50 gallons. Yeah, that's right. You do got to get 50 gallons to get a cash advance. He can take that 50 and go to Walmart and get some bread, jelly, and still got money in his pocket. That's all, man. That's the only way to make this work. He need that peanut butter and jelly with the bread. That's the only way to make this work. Because he got to go what? The whole week. He got to go a whole week with food. It's a couple of ways he can make it. He can do peanut butter and jelly with some bread. What Callie used to tell me, Callie, he the expert at this. He's like, Andrew, go in there and get you a rice cooker. They only about $12. You get you that rice cooker for $12. Then you can get a whole big bag of rice for about $5. That's gonna last you a whole week right there. You put the rice, you just need a bottle of water. You get the bottle of water, you get $4 or $7 out the truck stop, give you a whole pack of water. You use that to cook the rice, and now you can eat rice the whole week. And then you get you that thing, you know, them quick oats about this tall, that gonna last you a whole month. I used to tell it. I'm not gonna eat no rice and oatmeal. What kind of truck driver are y'all doing? The broke kind of truck driver. What is they hard? This is sad. This is so sad. I had to wake up and see this. He got to be ashamed of himself. What is this? Man, they charging that man for his own authority. Roman noodles? Nah, he can't do no Roman noodles. That costs too much. They went up that. Roman noodles ain't 25 cents no more. Now, the question is, he driving trucks right now, and in his head, he thinking, man, it ain't no money in trucking, man. The rates ain't it. The rates is bad. I'm at 4,500 miles. The rates is bad, man. You know, we need to protest, man. We need to get these truck drivers together. We're gonna have to protest, y'all. We're gonna have to protest because this ain't it, man. I didn't gross 9,300. Okay, after all the deductions, I still owe them 1,700 because the brokers taking all the money. The brokers taking all my money. Then I'm talking to other SuperEgo drivers. They another SuperEgo driver just last week. He just turned his truck in. He said his check was, he started off at 1,800, then it went from 800, then 300, then 300, then 300. So at least he was making $300 over at SuperEgo. So man, it's the brokers. The brokers taking all the money. You know what Mr. Charlie doing when y'all do this nonsense? When y'all go and getting these leases, you know this is what Mr. Charlie doing. Mr. Charlie, boy, that truck driver, look, Mr. Charlie, like, boy, that truck driver done did another week. Yeah, oh man. How much he grows? 9,300? Ooh, well, Mr. Charlie. Ooh, Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie, let me count my Benjamin, man. Oh, look, this Mr. Charlie in the office. Mr. Charlie. This is what Mr. Charlie doing over there in the office with all your money because you was a fool. Hopefully y'all learned something. Get in the comment section. Comment, let me know what y'all think. Hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, and more of the story. Y'all need to stop leasing and losing. Good God.